my god! I think there's something? I'll try to get close. He told me that he bought carp, not too big, not too small. I don't know if you ever ate carp. They taste and they smell like mud. When you take these two together. They would probably tell me to distance myself. It is too risky. I've been in dance with this, and so I want to show you how to cast the bait in case you have not done it ever. Now keep in mind that on a belly boat you want to use a short rod like this. This is a silicone rod with an action of 100 to 200 grams, which means you can put a heavy bait on it and cast it as far as possible. Now this is 65 centimeters long. If you use a long one, your arm will tire. It's very impractical to use a long rod while sitting, basically, and that's what you're doing on a belly boat. So quickly allow me to open this up as my legs are burning up. Okay, so I use a silicone rod for this. These are fairly cheap but very, very robust. These are not for casting, okay? These are basically you cast them out once and then leave them. But as they have a nice action, I like to use them to cast out. And the machine is a very cheap machine. I'm not going to use my premium stuff. I have Shimano machines, but I have them on my long 270 centimeters long rods, which I use when I'm not on the belly boat, when I'm basically standing up. But for this configuration is actually the most practical. So yeah, I could have changed it, but I don't mind, because if I were to lose this in the water and not get it back, somewhere deep, I wouldn't mind, because all the equipment is not that expensive. So that's also one of the factors I chose this configuration. So what you do is basically, let me see if I can do it with one hand. You open up this part. First you have to reel it in as close as possible. Yeah, this needs to be oiled. It's been a while since I used it. Just open this one up, and then what you do is you just throw it, basically, just like that, and you release this finger where the fishing line is. Once it has its, released basically the momentum to just fly away. Let's do it. One hand, just like that. And once it's in the water, all you do is you close it up like this, and then you reel back in. I really do need something to hold the camera selfie stick. You just reel it in a bit to have the line firm, And the thing about pike fishing is you catch the fish while reeling it back in. You don't leave the bait at a stable point. You have to move it so the pike thinks it's a live fish, and you wanna not just constantly reel it in, but just leave it sometimes, slow it down to mimic that the bait is perhaps ill, which pike prefer, you know, maybe yeah, just to simulate a bad, easy to catch bait fish, so to say, for the pike. Okay, so this is just an example to show you. Man, I haven't done this in a long time, but trust me, you'll never forget doing this, and it is so fun. Look at the bait. It looks like a real fish. So what you want to do is, if you don't reel in, it will sink. You can do that. What you can do is, you can speed up and then just slow down a bit, you know. So leave it, you know, sinking. So the pike could be seeing this, would think, oh, this fish might be wounded, might be sick, you know, an easy catch for me. That's how pikefish hunt. So yeah, kind of hard to do with one hand. I really need something to hold the camera, I suppose. So this is the first time. No issues with that. What I can do is I can probably do that. So I'm gonna put on the gloves and show you another cast. And I want to cast someplace where the possibility of a pikefish is higher, right over there where the grass is. So what I'm going to do is I'll move over there so I can scan the entire area. What you want to do while pike fishing is you scan areas, okay? You don't stay put, because the fish is either there or not, or is there and is not hungry. And pikefish are like that. They will not follow a bait if they are not hungry. They don't care. You could basically pull the bait right in front of the fish. The fish wouldn't move at all. It wouldn't care. I've seen it several times live. So what we want to do is make sure the camera is stable. It appears to be. I think could go a bit further up, but not necessary. So what I want to do is I want to cast out while I'm getting in position. Just to have feeling. With two hands you can do it stronger. See? Far away. And let's reel it in. And the good thing about a belly boat is, in case your bait, in case your hook gets stuck somewhere, you know, it could be a piece of wood or trees as you can see, or grass, you can just go and unhook it. Yeah, this machine, this reel needs to be oiled, but it still functions pretty alright. It's not a Shimano, of course, but it does its job. So, like I said, the good stuff is for different type of fishing. Alright, so what you want to do is, I have different baits, and I have something that floats. I have a frog that floats, you know, catfish like those. They like the bait on the surface, not inside the water. Though they do also prefer big chunks of meat when you have like you know, chicken or stuff, and just leave it in the water for hours. Eventually a big catfish will bite. Right. cows are coming up. Interesting. So what you want to do is when you close the plants, just do a simple cast out like this, not too far. If it goes too far, you can always break, slow it down, cast them. Because when it goes into the green, into the plants, the hooks will catch the plants. I think I caught some plants right now. You see there. That's why I prefer something that floats. Like a Rapala or something. But Rapalas also do sink. They do make the noise. Let me just get in a different position. There we are. I think I caught a lot of plants here. It's definitely, you can feel the drag. But this plant is actually comfortable to remove. So this was just to show you. I will change the bait to something that floats on top of the water. That's actually more fun to watch, and maybe some catfish is around, so we can attract those. So I've returned to my point of entry, my port. Did some casting on the edges, but no action. I think tonight we're gonna have some rain, because those clouds are gonna come to our place. They're getting darker, so I've decided to get out